What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys paid attention to what I said in my last video regarding big tech earnings saving the market, then today you're a happy camper. I provide all this info for free. Free YouTube videos, free Discord, and free individual stock analysis on my ToastBeans application. So if you guys aren't taking advantage of the free resources to help you better your investment career or your investing portfolio, I don't know what to tell you. But, so far, the S&P 500, we got a mini flash crash after the FOMC briefing to around 631, and then we ripped right back up to 640. And that was a bear trap for a lot of people. So if you noticed, from about Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Friday or Wednesday, for about 3 straight days, we consolidated sideways. And it was a pretty amazing bull flag and consolidation because we didn't get any real selling volume at all. Even though we had this big down day here and then another down day here, the 4-hour MACD was just consolidating for another buy signal, and that's exactly what we got today. And we just got the buy signal on the 4-hour MACD today. So I expect this bullish price action to increase, to continue over the next few days. Now, what caused this massive rally here? We got earnings results from Microsoft and Meta, which both popped huge after hours. They blew expectations right out the water. Microsoft stock pops 9% on earnings beat as Azure annual revenue tops 75 billion. So as you can see, their cloud growth is looking stronger than ever. Microsoft said revenue jumped 18% from a year earlier. We had EPS 3.6 versus 3.37 expected, revenue 76 versus 73 billion expected. And they're saying CapEx will grow in the new fiscal year, but more slowly than in the 2025 fiscal year that ended in June. And we have, for the first time, Microsoft disclosed the scale of its Azure business in dollars. It says revenue from Azure and other cloud services exceeded 75 billion, up 34% from the prior year. So things are looking strong for Microsoft. If you look at the chart for Microsoft, it is amazing. Ever since the April 7th low at 338, it's up almost 60%. It's behaving like a penny stock, even though this is a large cap tech stock that shouldn't normally move like 60, 70%. That's exactly what you got. In about 4 months, you moved huge. 60% from 338 to 562 after hours, in less than 4 months. Pretty amazing for Microsoft. And Meta, also we got a beat for Meta. If you look at, we got 784 after hours, popped almost 10%. From the lows, it's up around also 60% from the April lows. And this is just going to continue higher and higher because a lot of people right now, I'm seeing on X, on social media, on different other social media platforms, they're still very bearish. They're calling the tops. And when people keep calling tops, like what Tom Lee says, when people keep top calling for the stock market, they're just going to squeeze out all the bears until there's no bears left. So that's exactly what's happening right now. And if you look at the Meta earnings, Meta shares climbed 10% on revenue beat, raised forecast. It says third quarter sales will come in between 47 and 50 billion ahead of the Wall Street estimates of 46 billion. EPS 7 versus 5.92 expected, revenue 47 versus 44 billion expected. Meta's second quarter sales grew 22% year over year, which was the same growth rate as a year ago. Advertising revenue came in at 46 ahead of Wall Street projections of 43.97 billion. So as you can see, their social media platform continues to be, a money maker. It's the bread and butter for this company. So, as much as they're throwing money away at, the metaverse or, making huge investments in AI with their hiring spree, and their acquisition of Scale AI, they're still pumping out a lot of money. They're making a lot of money with their Meta platform. And as you can see, it's reflected in the stock price from 7, actually went to like 695 after the FOMC briefing to around 784 after hours. So during the FOMC meeting, nothing changed really. Fed Jerome Powell kept rates steady, so he didn't cut rates, he didn't, increase rates, and that's probably going to draw some ire from President Trump over the next few months. But Scott Bessent and Trump did say that they expect Powell to cut in September. So maybe this isn't a big deal for them, but I'm sure they have their hands tied with all these tariff deals going on. So as you can see, they've made some deals with or they made some talks with India, talks with South Korea, and they're also talking with China as well, as you can see. And so, the April 1st deadline is rapidly approaching for all these countries. So we'll see how that plays out over the next few days. But I just want to point out that even though we might get some volatility surrounding PCE or the jobs numbers on Friday, or maybe the tariff deadline, the 4-hour MACD is turning up. We just got a fresh new buy signal for the MACD on the 4-hour time frame, and I expect this to continue over the next few days. And last but not least, we have on Thursday, after the market close, we have Amazon, we have Apple, we have Coinbase, MicroStrategy. This is another big set of earnings that are reporting after close on Thursday, and Coinbase and MicroStrategy especially, because right now Bitcoin is only sitting at 118K, and for this to feel like a true blow off top, a euphoria type of move, you want cryptocurrency to participate as well. You want Bitcoin to go from 118 to 130, 132 to get everyone euphoric, right? Right now, we're not seeing any signs of that, and that's the big problem here. People were shorting down here in the lows around 632, 633. They were thinking that, this is it. The top is it made on Friday, made on Monday, and we're just going to go down 10% from here. That's the problem right now. We need to see everyone euphoric, including the people participating in cryptocurrency. Right now, people who are Bitcoin and Ethereum holders, they're thinking, oh, wow, stocks are going up, but what about us, right? We want everyone to feel euphoric. We get that blow off top, and then we start that 10% or 15% correction, or whatever you want to call it, for the August and September seasonality. So that's what I'm looking for the next few days. I do post individual stock analysis for these tech earnings on my ToastBeans application, so go ahead and check it out. I have Microsoft, Meta, Tesla analysis, Amazon, Apple. So if you're wondering why Tesla is not, popping like the rest of these mega cap tech stocks, I have the analysis in my ToastBeans. They're all handwritten and analyzed for your benefit, so go ahead and check it out. It's all for free. If you aren't taking advantage of these free resources, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So hope this helps. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below, or find me on my Discord or on my ToastBeans applications. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.